Welcome to this special video session. Yours truly, Adrian H. Dragon, rebirthing as priestess of the goddess that dances with the birth of the sun to make, create, and produce all fruits, all vegetables, all legumes. Dragon Zero, Captain Founder of the Dragon Empire for World Peace, invites you to this special legal cannabis, aka weed, aka 420, aka ganja, aka Xera Green, rolling 3 spliff session on this March 20th equinox. Telling my brothers and sisters, Source Raiders, yours truly, Freedom 93. Blessings for today begins 22-day feast celebration and establishment of the rule of law of Telema. I'll proceed through all this greeny green. Legal for world peace. Today was, of course, at midnight, the third phase of the revolution ended. Revolution for world peace, via the mission, vision, and philosophy of the dancing goddess and the dragon empire, via the Phoenix People's Party, the anti-war, anti-poverty, anti-racism, pro-love, universal revolutionary centrist party that universal as global and international, and that it, of course, it's revolutionary centrist, that it supports the mission, vision, and philosophy of the dancing goddess and the dragon empire to create the two complementary corresponding institutions. One, of course, of the Dragon Empire, the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragon Army, of which yours truly, Adrian H. Dragon, rebirthing as Dragon Zero, is the founder thereof, of all the trinity of Dancing Goddess and Dragon Empire and Phoenix People's Body. To that trinity we have the fourth dimension, from Hawk Island, Montreal, Montreal, of the 37-hour, 49-minute, 42-second Dancing Goddess, Dragon Empire and Phoenix Sabbath, which is ongoing. It starts every Friday at midnight. Recreation, dancing, love, recreational drug, massages, dancing for the recreation, rejuvenation, and pleasure, especially of the dancing goddess and dragon youth and phoenix youth, but not related only to thereof, but mostly for our youth, because myself, Adrian H. Dragon, if I would have died of COVID yesterday, I've experienced falling in love, making love, experience different things, but our youth need to experience these and grow and learn. So I'm calling upon all willingly loving citizens, local, national, international, local police forces, security forces, both public and private, and armed forces, join and support the mission, vision, and philosophy of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, the respective complementary corresponding creation of the institutions of the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, aka the Dragon Army, in order to secure the three elements of civilization. Those three elements are food, housing, and transport for all, calling upon all willingly loving citizens, private and public security forces and institutions and organizations, and of course armed forces, local, Canada, Hawk Island, Montreal, North America, the Americas with our NATO and North Atlantic Treaty Organization allies, and our allies in Israel and Africa, which comprises the West, Africa, Europe, the Americas, Israel, the Middle East, the Western world, extending the hand of peace across the West to the East, to all the other countries and nations respectively to join us for world peace. Corresponding complementary institution to the Dragon Army, aka the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force, calling for it to be the International Integrated Dance League, integrated in Derby and all gender roles, sexual orientation, no discrimination whatsoever, non-sectarian. Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire and the Phoenix People's Party are non-sectarian, financially rich and poor, non-sectarian, racially believe in Adrian Hana Dragon, ADRANHANNAHDRAGN, rebirthing as priestess, son of the Dancing Goddess and Dragon Zero of the Dragon Empire. Non-sectarian, believing in one human race, struggling now to come as one global civilization free, and believe that after securing the three elements of civilization, food, housing, and transport for all, we will further the cause of global freedom, international justice, world peace. Non-sectarian in any way whatsoever, racially, ethnically, culturally, spiritually, religiously, gender-based sexual orientation. Complementary to the International Citizen Integrated Security Force, aka the Dragon Army, will be the International Integrated Dance League in order to, aka the Dancing Goddess Army, in order to organize mass dancing events across the world in order to mass finance the cleaning of the lakes, oceans, rivers, waterways thereof, and the mass financing of solar, hydroelectric, and wind power electricity. Calling upon all willingly loving citizens, private and public institutions and organizations to fully use, create, and create this local, national, international, global, worldwide. New institutions via the creation, of course, of the global central bank by biometrics, the hand, the eye, and the voice are unique biometrics identifiers that Mother Nature, God, Goddess gives for each and every individual on planet Earth. Mission, vision, and philosophies of world peace via these two respective institutions, which I'm calling, of course, the creation of yours truly, Hidden Age Dragon, rebirthing as priestess, the goddess that dances with the birth of the sun and Dragon Zero, founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire and the Phoenix People's Party, anti-war, anti-racism, anti-poverty, pro-love, universal revolutionary centrist party, the link between the Goddess and the Dragon, calling upon all willingly loving to support this mission, vision, and philosophy, establishing what I call debt refusion, meaning refusing, not cancelling or annulling, but refusing, meaning transforming, putting the debt, all debt, ALL, private and public debt. Private debt, for example, is my debt. Say private debt is X, public debt is Y. I gave the formula, I won't give it again. It's a very simple, concise formula that amalgamates complex financial calculations. Generally, the theory is my or private ALL, public debt. My private debt is $10,000 in the moment. So my private debt plus your private debt plus our neighbor's private debt, whatever that is, debt, student loans, business loans, etc., 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 mortgages. And public debt is, of course, the municipalities such as Hawk Island, Montreal, and Canadian debt, and US debt, and Israeli debt, and German debt, and Mexican debt, with the IMF, World Bank, to refuse it and create this global central bank, whereas will support the institutions of the Dancing Goddess Empire and the Dragon Empire, who were born one in the same empire, creating the institution known as the Dancing Goddess Army to organize mass dancing events for recreation and for the mass financing and cleaning and mobilization for the cleaning of the oceans, rivers, lakes thereof, and mass financing solar, hydro, and electric power. The Dragon Army, aka the International Citizen Integrated Social Security Force by the official name and title, to oversee in public public hygienic measures which we will keep: to wash their hands while they're going to purchase and acquire the goods such as food and other goods, to wash their hands while they're going into different stores and organizations, while they go in and go out in public spaces. Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, founded by yours truly, Adrian H. Dragon birthing as priestess. Hana, the goddess, the dances with the bird of the sun in order to make, create, and produce all the fruits, all the vegetables, and all the legumes, and not a dictator. In public hygiene and in public, people will be encouraged to keep hygienic. Love, and dance in public will be strongly encouraged. And workout and training during the general war integrated all body training system yours truly created by Dragon Zero, aka the 300, will be strongly encouraged and supported and loved. Not that we have created and refused the debt with a global central bank, we will be able to enhance and support a cause of freedom, global justice, and world peace, encouraging people to volunteer, work out, train, exercise in public, and loving, strongly encourage. Love who do you will, hate what thou wilt, and whatever the resources are necessary for the establishment thereof, calling upon all willingly loving citizens, private, public institutions, leaders of the free world. My message to you is this: drop down and give Dragon Zero 13 push-ups with love and for the sake of world peace. Last night at midnight, the third phase of the revolution. First was the 40 day, then 13 days, then 3 days, and now begins the fourth dimension today. 22 days of the establishment of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, the Phoenix People's Body by yours truly, Adrian H. Dragon. ADRINHANHDRAGN. Adrian Hana Dragon Rebirthing. Priestess Hana Dragon Zero. Androgynous. Pansexual. Founder of the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire. The Phoenix People's Body thereof, calling on legalization of drugs such as cannabis, marijuana, cocaine, ecstasy pills, speed pills, not the dangerous ones, but the ones that for recreation, for the Sabbath, especially to have distributed for the youth to dance and love at midnight, 37 hours, 49 minutes, 42 seconds, almost 38, almost 38, almost 38 hour Sabbaths, starting at midnight from Hawkeye and throughout the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, wherever the sun shines. Our allies, yours to read, and Hana Dragon blesses you in my name. May you be able to do millions of squats, push-ups, hogs, dancing moves, and loves. Be blessed in my name, allies and armies.